Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're working in this fifth wheel. The customer called and said that he thinks he might have a gas leak. He smells a little, he gets a little whiff of gas every now and then in the kitchen area, which would make sense because all the LP in this camper is in the kitchen area. You got your cooktop, you got your water, well, not water heater, you got your furnace, and you got your refrigerator, and behind that door is the water heater. But now the connections for the water heater is on the outside of the camper. So we're and the fridge also is on the outside, but if it were leaking, you know, there's a chance it might be able to leak inside. The water heater, not so much. But yeah, we're going to see if we can find an LP leak, a gas leak in this camper. I already took that door off to the furnace just so we could expose that gas line. These people sent me this LP leak detector. Well, it's not LP, it's combustible gas leak detector. Okay, they're not paying me for this. They sent me this for free and asked if I would do an honest review on it. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I haven't even opened this box. Let's see what's in here. Alright, we got instructions. Well, throw those away first. And we have the little leak detector. And look at that. They even give us batteries. And and a nice little pouch to carry it in. Okay, let's get the batteries in this thing. We might peruse over the instructions real quick. And I don't even know how you spell that. Toptes? I don't know. Anyhow, let's see what it does when I put the batteries in. Looks to me like they go in the end here. Should make sure which way they go in. Okay, so the positive goes in. So the sticky out part goes in. Oh, and then you drop the battery. And then you put the cap back on. And then we turn it on. Okay. With any, I have a big old leak detector on my truck. Had it for years. Gosh, it's like the size of a brick. This I kind of like the size. If it works good, I like the size. You know, stick it in your pocket, carry it around with you. It's be much easier than carrying that brick. And with any leak detector, well, with any combustible, gas detector, once you turn it on, it's going to go through, a sensing mode where it's going to just see if there's any combustible gas in the air, and then it's got a high-low setting here. It's got a high-low. So let's put it, I'll tell you what, let's look at the instructions real quick. Alright, the high sensitive mode is 50 to 500 parts per million. The low is 500 to 1,000 parts per million. So let's start doing a little bit of checking over here and see what we find. Let's pop the top off this top real quick. Pushing back, and it releases a couple little tabs in the front. Let's check some of these connections here. This is the only real connection. Well, that's not true. Got all your valves over here too. So we're just checking those, checking the oven valve. Alright, everything looks good. Let's go down and check the furnace. Alright, everything's good there. Now, most combustible gases, which one we're dealing with today is LP, it's heavier than air. So I'm just going to check, kind of low here in the floor. Just make sure nothing shows up. We're not detecting any leaks. So we're going to go outside and check the water heater and the back of the refrigerator, but I really don't think we're going to find anything. I think what happens a lot of times is people think they have a gas leak, so then they're super sensitive to every smell, and once they get that idea in their head, it's hard to get that idea out of their head until you tell them, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you don't have any leaks. So air conditioner just kicked on. All right. So I went outside and checked the back side of the refrigerator and the water heater. I didn't find anything. All the gas lines on most modern RVs run under the floor, exposed to the element. So I wouldn't expect there to be a problem there, because he was having a smell in the kitchen. So now, let's see what this thing does when we actually have a leak. All right. I'm just going to create a gas leak by cutting one of these eyes on. Let's see what happens here. Well, that was pretty quick. We got red light and we got tone telling us that we have a leak. Let's put it on low, and I bet you it'll probably pick up that we had a leak here. Yep, sure enough, because like I said, LP gas is heavier than air, so it's going to go to the lowest point. There's a little divot in the cooktop here. All right, so it has dissipated. See, yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'm kind of impressed with this little thing. That one that I have on the truck, actually a guy gave it to me, and I'm sure it cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars back in the day. And this little dude is like under $30. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. This thing's so small, you can just stick it in your pocket, carry it around. I guess you could even put it in your back pocket. Oops. I guess, methane isn't a combustible gas, so it picked that up too. Sorry. So yeah, first impressions, I'm impressed. Yes, they gave it to me, but I told them before they ever gave it to me that I would do an honest review. If I didn't like it, I'd tell people. If I liked it, I would. And it's so small, like I say, you can throw it in the drawer of your RV. That way, if you think you have a gas leak, well, you can check for yourself. Use it at home. And these things are so inexpensive. I think this model's under $30. And I believe they have a model that's a little bit cheaper even. If you have gas appliances in your home, like we do, keep one in your house as well as your RV. And if you ever wonder if you got a gas leak, well, there you go. You can figure it out pretty quickly. Now, there will be a discount code in the description of this video that'll get you 12% off if you use that discount code. And there will also be a link to take you to their Amazon store to buy it. That discount link is HBRV12 off. HBRV 12 off. So you know, I'm not telling you to buy one of these things, but I'm telling you, I mean, that's a pretty economical combustible gas detector, and it seems to work great. So if you want to buy one, great. If you don't, that's great too. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like my videos, subscribe if you have not. I'm going to go down the road and fix another one, and y'all have a fantastic day.